pass again.
In the heart of Phoenix on the campus of Grand Canyon University for tonight's match between the Creighton Blue Jays and your Grand Canyon University Lopes. I'm Philip Katafmo alongside Luke Larkin for this one. And Luke, the Lopes come into this one carrying a lot of momentum against a huge win against the Wisconsin Badgers right here on Friday.
Well, they did a great job against a nationally ranked opponent on last Friday against Wisconsin. Absolutely wonderful. Ramirez was able to get in there and get a couple of assists, which is huge for him. He's coming off a big knee injury. Great to see him able to get reinserted into this team and make a big splash on Friday.
Yeah, Ramirez having 2 assists, one going to Alex Radia, the other one going to Calvin Kissy. And another big question that the Lopes had starting this season was who was going to replace Nicky Jackson. And it seems like the freshman Calvin Kissy is making a great ploy and possible opportunity to be that main scorer for the Lopes. And Luke, why don't you give us our keys to the game powered by Sanderson Ford?
Yeah, absolutely. Our Sanderson Ford 3 keys of the game. First of all, like we were saying, GCU is riding a lot of momentum here. They need to ride the wave of that momentum in front of their home crowd in order to win another high-powered game against a nationally ranked opponent in the Blue Jays. Second, they need to play a possession game. They do their best when they're able to limit their opponent's chances. They did a wonderful job during that first game. And third and finally, they need to threaten from outside of the area. We'll touch on all of those things later.
Well, we are just about to get started, and we will throw it down to the field for National Anthem and prayer.
We thank you for the opportunity to come out here tonight in competition between these two institutions. Pray that you best be with them tonight, help protect them from injury, and that you would just bless this event, and that you would be with these teams on the field, and that you would just be with them as they take the field. And we just pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing for the presentation of our national anthem.
Well, here we go, Luke. Like I said early on in the broadcast, that this is going to be another huge opponent for the Lopes. The one of 3 teams they play that are ranked on this schedule. And, well, they got to be excited about the last time they played against a ranked team as they got a 2-1 victory. But will they be able to do it tonight against Creighton?
Well, I think they have a really good chance of being able to do this. They really need to execute. They need to come out, and they need to play the full match. They can't just finish in the offensive third. They need to play strong in the central third, and they need to play very strong in their defensive third. This is a very high-powered side from the Blue Jays. If they're able to get in behind, they're able to finish. So look for some very exciting through balls. Look for some very flashy finishes.
Should be in for an exciting one. We talked about Alex Ramirez early on in the broadcast, and of course Josh Drack moving to the forward position to give the offense a little bit of firepower for the Lopes. And, you know, we talked about Calvin Kissy. This team is loaded. It's a new team for the most part. Not everybody's new, but a few familiar faces and a lot of new ones. And, of course, we know that the Lopes love to pull from that international pool. A lot of new faces for the Lopes, but just as exciting in this one against Creighton.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a rebuild, but perhaps a reform. They've brought in a lot of players. They've kept that same core. And, I mean, if the season goes the same way it went last Friday, we should be in for quite the season.
And you see down there the Creighton Blue Jays, another team coming off a pretty good victory last time in their most recent match. And they're also looking to carry some momentum. So, like you said, Luke, just going to have to keep pushing forward, feed off this crowd. A lot of people here tonight for this one, and it should be a fun one. We get ready to go here in Grand Canyon.
Well, real quick before we get going, let's take a look at our referee crew. The man in the middle, John Henry Villabos. The assistant referee on the far side, Brandon Marshall. The referee here on the near side, Robert Thomas. And that will do it as Creighton sets up for this first half.
You can hear the Havocs already, and we are underway after a little bit of a misfire.
Maybe a little bit of nerves, not able to hear the referee's whistle over the Havocs, but here we go.
First ball will go out of bounds, and the Lopes will take over. Ramirez with the throw in, right over to Drack. Drack kicks it ahead. Creighton now with it. Creighton going to do all they can to slow down this Lopes offense. Jella comes up on the defensive side, coming around. And picked off by the Lopes and kicked out of bounds by Jella.
Well, you'll see this a lot all night. Creighton does a great job of playing around with that back four. They are very strong on the ball. It's very difficult to take it away from one of the defenders. The Lopes did a great job there, able to take away the ball, but unfortunately a little too heavy on the pass, goes out for a throw-in.
That one will go out of bounds on the Lopes. Kicked off of Calvin Kissy, who we talked about maybe taking over the spotlight for the Lopes in their scoring department, with Nicky Jackson now with the Colorado Rapids, him and Amir Sasaverovich, the first two Lopes to be drafted in the MLS this past offseason. And it looks to be a Blue Jay down on the field. And a lot of fans not liking that one. That's Joel Reinstad.
Yeah, their complaints fall on deaf ears as the referee was just a couple feet away, able to award a simple free kick in the center of the field.
Hope's in a little bit of a trouble. It should be kicked ahead. Going after it is Gardner and picked off by the Blue Jays. Opportunity here for Creighton. Cleared out of the box by the Lopes. But Creighton's got another opportunity. And it'll be picked up by the goalkeeper. Tonight's goalkeeper is George Tassaris, another new addition to this Lopes team. That'll be cleared ahead. Drack pushed down. No call, no, a late call. And Drack is down on the field.
Well, personally, I'm a fan of that. Referee has a slow whistle, tries to see if the ball will go through. Lopes had numbers going into the area, so if they had been able to get through, I like to not see a call there. Good decision, though, by the referee to call that back. Quick word with the Creighton player. Tell him, you know, I saw that. I'm not very happy with that. Let's keep playing this game without that, all right?
Kick picked off by Creighton. and they'll keep the momentum going. Creighton still on the backside of the pitch. That one is staying in. And it will be deflected, and it'll be Lopes' ball. Hustling to the ball. Austin Day throws it in. A little bit of trouble for Kissy. Picked back up by the Lopes. Opportunity here.
Finds real estate on that far side.
The kick deflected away. Joe is going to go chase it, and he'll let it go out of bounds. So Joe with the throw in. Deflected away, and it will be chased down by Afonso. Another familiar face for the Lopes. Beautiful move, but it'll go out of bounds.
Well, for those of you joining us, GCU women's volleyball was in action this evening over at GCU Arena. They had their home opener against Southern Utah. They are headed to their 5th set for the 4th time this season. So we'll keep an eye on that for you.
So that'll be a foul on the Lopes.
On the referee making a very big statement. That's your one, no more. I don't want to see that attitude out here. We'll see if he's able to keep that up.
Smith over to Day, back to Smith. Day with it now. And it'll be deflected out of bounds. And it will remain Lopes' ball. Day with the throw in. He's got Jella. Jella will head it. Kissy looking to get free, won't get it. Creighton will take over. Afonso and Radia on the defense. Afonso on the right side, deflected by Ramirez, high in the air. Tipped around a little bit, Andreu kicks it away. And it'll be picked up by Tassaris. So many new names for the Lopes. We're just trying to keep up a little bit.
Well, that was a great opportunity for Creighton. Lopes doing a good job of limiting it, pushing it to the outside, and allowing their netminder to get forward and smother that.
Ward will throw it in for Creighton. He'll find Largo. Back over to Lagro. Pollitt with it.
Plenty of space for him.
Pollitt sends it across field, stolen by Afonso. Radia back to Afonso. Ramirez looking for Drac, picked up by Afonso. He's got a little bit of a breakaway. Afonso in the air, shot on goal. Across to Jella, kicked out of bounds by Ward. Oh, he'll save it. Jella with an opportunity. But no good.
Yeah, he was in just a little bit too deep. That ball will go right across the goal mouth. No one there to knock it home for the Lopes. Here comes Creighton with the counterattack. They have numbers.
Creighton with an opportunity. Kicked across pitch. Trostin with it. Kicks it ahead. No damage done. Tassaris with the free kick. Or the goal kick, I should say. I'm getting it.
Well,
Tassaris will roll it into Smith.
Yeah, smart decision there. Take a little bit of time off the clock. Let your players relax, get a little bit of a breath, and then head into the match.
So Day will throw it in. He's got Andreo. He'll kick it up to Gardner. Gardner on the far end to Ramirez. Ramirez looking for Kissy. They connected last game. Kissy. Oh. Deflected out of bounds. And now the Lopes with their first corner kick of the night.
Well, what a great touch by Kissy, able to bring it down right to his feet. Just out of bounds because of the deflection off of the defender. Great job by him to get a leg in. We'll see here what the Lopes are able to do with this corner kick.
So Alex Radia will handle the corner kick for the Lopes. Gardner down in the box. We'll see what they can do. Radia in the air. Header. No good.
Looks like it just hit against someone's arm. It'll be a handling offense, and Creighton will get a free kick from their area.
Cruz will clear it. Lopes swarming defense. Radia almost had it. Looks like Day will pick it up. That one kicked cross field. Alfonso coming on the defense.
Well, this Creighton side does such a good job of moving the ball east-west. Typically in the men's game, you see a lot of north-south, but Creighton able to bring that extra dimension.
Good defense by the Lopes. Kissy with it. Headed away by Andreo. Ooh, Radia almost had that one. Polat looking for Ward. And it'll go out of bounds, so the Lopes will take over. Day with the throw into Smith. Smith. Radia just misses a Drac with it now. Drac, the lefty, got some space, tripped up. Drac still going, a whistle did blow, so it'll be a foul on Creighton. And you can hear the Havocs are chanting for the yellow card. I don't think he'll get it.
Yeah, I don't think he should receive a caution there. You could make an argument for the dissent because that is a point of emphasis this year. But for the most part, that's a good, smart foul in the middle of the field.
Ramirez headed away. Drac looking to get some space, and somebody is down for Creighton.
Referee will stop the clock and call out the medical team.
So while we have an injury on the field, let's get you our starting lineups brought to you by Dignity Health. I know it's a little late in the game, but why not throw it out there? The Lopes, George Tassaris in the goal for the Lopes, Calvin Kissy, Josh Drac, Jackson Jella, and Marco Alfonso, your forwards for tonight. Your midfielder, Alex Ramirez, defender Austin Day, Marios Andreo, a new addition to the Lopes, playing midfield, and your other two defenders, Sam Gardner, Malik Smith, and of course, Alex Radia back in the midfield for the Lopes.
Well, and Philip, let's take a look real quick at what's happening over at the arena right now. GCU up 10-5 in the fifth set. Looks like they're doing a good job. They're going to win this one, I think.
It'll be a big win there in the arena for the women's volleyball team. They've got 2 games tomorrow. Alex Larson and I will be on the call for that one. For those 2, actually. A little early morning game and then a late afternoon game. Should be a lot of fun.
Well, the injured player is mended. He'll stand off on the sideline and we'll get back under play.
So Bodady is the one who is waiting to check in, and he will check in. Ward will throw it in. And it'll be deflected out of bounds, and it will be Lopes possession. Day with the throw in. And he throws it right out of bounds, and just like that, Creighton will take over. 4 with it. Polot kicks it cross field. And it will stay in bounds. Defense by Jella. Andreo coming over for help. 4 with it. Oh, great defense by Alfonso. He'll steal it and get it to Drac. Drac kicks it up to Alfonso. Little bit of a breakaway. Kissie's with him. Alfonso tries to get it across and he won't get it.
Well, he's looking for the sweaty. He put it just a little bit behind his mark. Unfortunately, however, the ball will come out here for a GCU throw-in.
Andreo with it. Stolen by the Creighton Blue Jays. And on the far end, they take over. Threatening now.
Nice switch there. Just a little bit of a misstep. Has to kick it out to the defender.
Ramirez on the defense. It'll deflect off his foot. And now a corner kick for the Creighton Blue Jays. Tashiro will handle the corner kick for the Blue Jays. Score still 0-0 here in the first period.
Well, and look at this, Philip. We're still very early in the match, only heading into the 15th minute, but the Creighton Blue Jays are playing very offensively into the area.
Ooh, Lopes looking to clear that one. They will. Almost a mistake by the Lopes, but great defense to clear that one. Almost goes in, too.
Well, that would have been a very unfortunate own goal. No Blue Jays anywhere in the area. Fortunately, able to be bailed out.
It deflects off the Lopes, so the Creighton Blue Jays will take over. Ward with it with the throw-in.
Havoc's doing their best to inject a little bit of life into this squad.
Four with it. Lagro over to Ward. Yeah, they'll get Andreu on that one.
Yeah, it just runs over him a little bit.
Creighton in a little bit of a lull, taking an opportunity. Great defense by Smith. Slows down the possession, and now it'll be another corner kick for the Creighton Blue Jays.
Well, great job there by Creighton. Able to take that quick restart as the Lopes are arguing with the center official. Able to get it in deep and try to cross. Good job there by the Lopes to get it out over the goal line. Here's a dangerous chance for Creighton.
Tashiro. Deflected in the air. Day will try to clear it. And he will send it into the Havoc section. So it'll be a throw-in for the Blue Jays.
Well, a lot of play has been going on here in the defensive third for the Lopes. Hopefully they can get some possession. They can start working it around and slowly push the play towards that other side.
Ward with it. Jella on the defense. Ward, shot on goal. Saved! Tesouris with the save.
What a strike there from just 18 out. Put that towards the left hand goal post, and Tesouris able to come up with that save.
That will be sent a little too far ahead. Creighton will pick it up. So a few opportunities down in the box for Creighton. Thankfully for the Lopes, they got George Tesouris over there.
Dangerous opportunity here.
Uh-oh. It's going to be deflected on the rebound, out of bounds. So the Lopes dodge a huge, huge bullet on that one.
Well, and he had the entire net to shoot at, just got under it, mistimed his kick, and put it back across the goal mouth out for a goal kick. Huge, huge missed opportunity. The Lopes will take it.
Tesouris with the goal kick. Score still 0-0 here in the 17th minute. Tesouris sends it downfield. Headed away by Kissy. Drac chasing after it. Looking to get some space. It'll be stolen and re-picked up by the Lopes. Ramirez to Alfonso.
Lopes doing a good job here of controlling possession.
Kissy. It's just him, and it will be
well in outside.
Yeah, offsides. So Kissy had some daylight, but unfortunately a little too early on the daylight, so Creighton will kick it away.
Just timed his run wrong. I think he thought that first pass was going to be what the through ball was going to come from, but no, passed it around just maybe one too many touches.
So it'll be another goal kick as Creighton resets. Radia with the header. Ooh.
The referee will immediately stop play. Saw quite the impact there with the ground and the player's head. Good decision by him. That's a huge point of emphasis, and it has been for the last couple of years for these officials. Anytime a player is making that hard of contact with the ground, you have to stop the match and bring someone out, get him checked, looked over, push him off the field, and then you can keep going. Terribly unfortunate, though, here for the Lopes because they were in with numbers, could have had an opportunity to take a shot on net.
Well, definitely a missed opportunity, but you always want to make sure that everybody on the field, regardless of what jersey they're wearing, they are safe and they are okay. But play will continue. Tesouris will pick it up. And you can hear the Havoc's chants. They're not too happy with that call. Smith back to Tesouris.
Well, and their complaints will fall on deaf ears. Certainly the Lopes would have liked to have that, but as you saw, there wasn't a lot of throwing up the arms. They understood why it was done. And
exactly.
Though they might not agree, that's the way we are in soccer nowadays.
Player safety is a huge thing in almost every sport now, and especially hard contact on the field. Very scary. Drac looking for some space. He'll kick it the corner. Ooh, so close for Josh Drac, but it goes out of bounds. And now Creighton with the kickoff.
Just barely runs out past that far sideline.
Creighton on the far right. Crossfield. Lagro. He's got Ward on the left. He'll find him. Ward kicks it ahead. Lopes defense is there. Andreo gets it to Gardner. Gardner kicks it up, looking for Alfonso. It'll find the Creighton Blue Jays. Kicked ahead. Tesouris will come and collect it.
Well, if you're just joining us from the women's volleyball game, you already know the good news. The Lopes were able to take it in the fifth set, 3-2. Great job for them in their home opener.
And they look to carry the momentum tomorrow at the arena. 2 games tomorrow for the women's volleyball team. Should be a lot of fun.
Well, Philip, as we're headed into this 21st minute of play, I'd love to see the Lopes step up and be a little more aggressive in that central third. They are sitting back a little bit at that center line and just allowing Creighton to step up and take it. I'd love to see their strikers be a little more aggressive and win that ball back, or at least make Creighton work for it.
Ridestrand will kick it ahead. It'll go out of bounds, so now the Lopes with the goal kick. Well, not surprising at all that it's still 0-0. Last time these teams met, you don't got to go too far back. It was last year The Lopes lost to Creighton in Creighton, 1-0 in that game, double overtime.
A very tactical game. Neither team was really willing to give up an inch. We're seeing that a little bit here tonight. Certainly Creighton has had a couple more opportunities than I think anyone was hoping they would.
Jella to Andreo. And it'll go out of bounds. Ward will throw it in. Four with it on the far right. Tipped away by Alfonso. Radia will pick it up. They've got Kissy. Defense there.
Finds real estate.
Andreu to Drac. Defense coming in, no call. Creighton will hold on to it. And that was Alfonso, not Josh Drac.
13's going to come in for 7. We got you. 7? Yeah.
Tesouris will roll it in. Gardner back to Tesouris. They'll clear it ahead. Four with it. Defense swarming. Ward on the far left.
A little bit of contact there on the far side. Referee just gives just a little toot. Everybody knows what's going on.
That one will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Blue Jays. So Ward will throw it in. Substitutions for Creighton. Andreo on the defense. Ward.
Well, and look at all this space that Creighton has to work with within that center line. They're doing a wonderful job of waiting for someone to get open. They're not trying to force the issue. They're controlling the ball, and the Lopes are sitting back and letting them. Opportunity here.
Creighton deflected away. Jello will clear it. And Creighton will reset.
Good defensive play. Able to get the head to it, knock it out to the center of the field. Creighton regains possession and is able to set back up for another attack.
Lagro. We'll find Toshiro back to Lagro. Pull it. Up to Ward, stolen by Jella. Jella will clear it out of bounds. Ward. Pull it now again. Lagro to Toshiro. So Creighton slowing down the momentum. Pull it on the far left. He'll kick it. Toshiro on the rebound. Good defense by Andreu. Creighton threatening. Lopes got to clear it, and they will. 4. Bicycle kick almost goes out of bounds, saved by Creighton. That one will sail right over to Ward. Ward, nifty moves past Jella. Jella on the defense, it'll go out of bounds.
Great job there escorting it out as we are halfway through the 27th minute of play. Still 0-0 here at GCU Stadium. Great job there, able to award his own team a goal kick.
So Soares with the goal kick. And Soares will send it away. Kissy trying to head it up to Drac. Radia on the rebound. He'll miss the header.
Brought down to friendly feet.
Drac on the breakaway. Drac with an opportunity to score. He shoots. Oh, great save on the rebound.
Just too heavy of a touch.
Oh, great save by Day. Slide tackle to get it back. Day looking across field. It'll also go out of bounds. So 2 good looks for the Lopes down in the box.
Yeah, Lopes able to get that ball down to friendly feet, able to find space deep in the offensive zone, able to get it in there to the area. Awesome job, great look, spectacular save. And then on the rebound, another spectacular attempt.
So in the 28th minute, the score is still 0-0 here in the first period. Another new face for the Lopes, Nikolai Shomov, number 3.
Not entirely certain what the holdup is here. It looks like there may be an equipment issue here on the near side next to the Creighton technical area. He should be forced to come off to correct his equipment error.
So Julius Ford looks like he's switching cleats. And I guess he'll get that opportunity.
Well, that's very interesting to me. FIFA's fairly upfront with what the procedure is with that. The player needs to come off the field so the match can continue, and then he has to wait there until the next out of bounds. I guess the referee thought that it was a quick enough change that he would allow it. The Lopes certainly not happy about it, but their appeals fall on deaf ears.
Day with it. Slide tackle, Lopes will take over possession. And it'll go out of bounds.
Well, let's see here. Lopes have numbers in on their side. Let's see if they throw it back and play around with it a little bit like they're seeing Creighton do.
Day with the throw in. Up to Andreo. Kissy almost had it. Smith. Kicks it out of bounds.
A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Nothing doing for the referee. He just calls a throw in and we'll be right back at it.
That's always been the interesting thing for me with soccer is how physical the sport actually is. These two guys running after each other, and you saw right there, Malik Smith was tangled up basically the entire time. And I'll tell you what, in basketball, that's 2 free throws.
Well, it certainly is a full contact sport, and it really does depend on that match in the middle. If he thinks that he wants to see the guys be a little more physical, then he's going to allow that. We're just going to have to see if he's able to keep that line consistent all throughout this match.
That one will go. Ward trying to keep it in, barely touches it. It should be a corner kick for the Lopes. Shomov will give it to Austin Day so that he can throw it in.
A dangerous spot for a turnover here, so the Lopes can
Day
provide
lobs
service.
it in. Day back on the right side, kicked out of bounds. So it'll be another corner kick for the Lopes. Alex Radia will take it again. safe to say that Alex Radia is the corner kick master for the Lopes, the go-to guy.
Yeah, he definitely has a foot. He can locate it very well in the area.
Radia launches it in the air, headed away. Ramirez on the rebound. Ramirez, the shot. Great defense by Creighton. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll have another corner kick as Radia hustles over to the far side.
Well, great look for the Lopes. They are able to get that shot in from well outside the 18, forcing that defender to have to step up, make that play. Hopefully that'll open up a little bit of space in behind.
Radia will get it into Drac. Drac back to Radia. Radia kicks it through, looking for the header. Ooh, Malik Smith almost had it, but it goes out of bounds.
It found a friendly head. He just wasn't quite able to get completely around it, so it'll run out for a goal kick.
So Cruz will kick it away to Pollitt. Creighton slowing the ball down, trying to take their opportunities. Almost headed away by the Lopes. Radia tripped up, and looks like there will be a call, so it'll be Lopes ball.
Well, and good decision there by the official. If he lets that slide, that's a huge advantage for Creighton. So he's winning himself a couple allies in the Lopes with that one.
That one kicked ahead. Shomov won't get it, but Ward's there. Off of Ward's head, Day coming in. Space now for Creighton. Ferris. Opportunity for Creighton, deflected away by the Lopes. On the rebound. Drac has got it. He'll kick it up to Alfonso. Alfonso hustling for it. Pushed down. And we're not sure if there is a call in the field, but it will be Creighton possession.
Looks like it will be a push from behind. Just a little bit too heavy on that touch, going down that left touch line. Unfortunate for the Lopes.
4 with it. Tashiro. Stolen away by Day. Shomov will hustle up, but it'll go back to Cruz, and the Creighton Blue Jays will reset.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're heading into the 35th minute of play. Score is 0-0. And the story of the match really has been possession by the Creighton Blue Jays. Lopes have had a couple good opportunities, but they haven't been able to finish on them.
Andreo. Off the head. Gardner will let Tesouris pick it up. And Drac pulled down. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving.
Looks like the referee is going to his pocketbook for this. And yes, the caution has been pulled. I have to say, Phil, that's a smart foul to me. If the Lopes are able to get through there, they have numbers in behind. So that is an excellent decision by the defender. Stick his leg out, take that foul. He knows he's going to get a yellow card for it, but he's saving a goal in his mind.
It'll be a foul on Joel Ridestan for the Creighton Blue Jays. It'll be a yellow card on Yunus Boudadi. So yellow card on Boudadi and a foul on Ridestan. And the ball will sail out of bounds.
Well, it's a little interesting to see that first caution come out in the 36th minute. Typically we see that a little bit earlier, especially in a match like this where tensions are high. You know, it's certainly hot out here. That goes without saying since we're in Arizona. The players know how important this match is. Lopes looking to impress some of the coaches and get more votes to be ranked.
It'll also be a foul on Marco Afonso of the GCU Lopes. Austin Day will check out. Julian Armaroli will step in for the Lopes. Another new face for this team. The junior from France. Andreo. Shomov will hustle over. Ward. Shomov will kick it out of bounds. Ward. Pollitt with it. He'll swing it across to 4. That might roll out of bounds. Yes, it will.
Well, the Havocs doing their best there on the far side in order to incite something here from their side as Lopes give it away in a dangerous spot.
That shot will go out of bounds. Been another big opportunity for Creighton. They have come in bunches. Keegan Boyd on that one, it goes out of bounds.
Well,
and now the Lopes with the goal kick.
Very dangerous opportunity coming there on the edge of the area. Just doesn't quite time his run right. Gets around it maybe a little bit too much and puts it well wide over the goal line.
Tassoris will kick it ahead. 4 on the deflection. Ramirez kicks it out of bounds. And 4 will hustle to pick it up, but it'll be a goal kick for Creighton. Or, I'm sorry, a throw-in for Creighton.
I think either way, we'll have the same result. Creighton so strong on the ball, especially with their back 4. They're very confident. Their netminder can step up and play with it. It's very impressive to watch.
Tashira over to the far right. Creighton will reset. They'll kick it up to Pollitt. Ward now with it. Radia to Shomov. Kicks it up to Drac. Drac looking for some space, and he's looking for a handball, but no call.
Yeah, looking for the handling offense. Lopes technical area all on their feet, letting the referee know that they're not happy with the decision.
Shomov will send it out of bounds. Ward with the throw in. Smith on the defense. It'll be cleared by the Lopes. Kissy. Drac trying to make something happen. Almost thrown away. Drac will stay with it. Again, no hand call. Creighton with an opportunity on the far right. The shot blocked away. George Sassoris with the block. Rebound. Lopes looking to clear it. Ward will pick it up on the far left. Ward with his shot. Nice catch by George Sassoris, and he'll save another one.
Well, what a great through ball. Well-timed run by Creighton. Here come the Lopes.
Afonso. Looking for a little bit of a breakaway. He'll give it to Ramirez. Gardner to Smith. Armaroli kicks it ahead. Looking for Afonso. Drac Out of bounds.
Well, looks like the Lopes have found a little bit of new life here as we're heading into the 42nd minute. Not much time left for them.
Lagro. Creighton trying to control the possession. They got it on the far right. Look to clear it. Drac. To Alfonso. Alfonso back to Drac. Drac tried to get it through. It'll be a throw in by the Lopes. We'll get a substitution for GCU. That'll be number 9, Jaime Delor. Delor, a transfer from Argentina. Or excuse me, a freshman from Argentina. Well, technically transferring over from Argentina to the United States, but the freshman getting some work. Checking in for Josh Drac. Alfonso. Deflected out of bounds.
This crew draws so well from those international players.
Radia. Smith.
It will be a handling offense as he went down on a leg. Smith stuck his arm out, perhaps to stop himself from slamming into the floor, but the ball comes up and hits him right in the arm for a handling offense.
The ball kicked ahead. Tesouris with a save. He'll clear it. Great defense by George Tesouris.
Well, and what a great job. Very confident, able to get that right hand out there, bring the ball down to his own feet, and go right through 2 attacking players to clear that out to center field. Danger here.
Daylight, the shot, way too high and out of bounds. Another missed opportunity for the Creighton Blue Jays.
Well, and that has been the story of the match. Fairly even here with shots. Creighton with 7, the Lopes with 6, but shots on goal is a little bit of a different story. Creighton with 3 and the Lopes only with 1.
Tesouris with the goal kick. Coming down to the final 2 minutes of this first period. Tesouris will send it away. Kissy coming over. He'll try to head it. Amaroli to Radia. Amaroli looking for some space. He'll get it to Smith. Smith will send it downfield, stolen by Creighton.
Danger here with Creighton getting numbers.
Ooh, right off the crossbar. Creighton with another opportunity. Alfonso on the defense. Gardner will let Tesouris pick it up. Smart move.
And that'll putter out as we're just approaching the end of this first half. What a great opportunity there for the Blue Jays just from the edge of the 18. Tesouris plenty happy to just stand over the ball, and Creighton looks like they'll let him.
Tesouris will kick it ahead as we wind down the first period. This should just about do it. Tesouris will let it roll, and that is the first period. So a few missed opportunities on both sides of the ball as we head into the halftime of this game. The score is still 0-0. When we come back, it's halftime here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. We'll be right back. You're watching GCU Men's Soccer here on GCU TV.
As a kid, I always dreamed of being a Division I athlete. GCU supported that dream, and they also allowed me to get an education. So when I came to GCU, I was able to transfer enough credits in to fast track my education. So I graduated in 3 years with a master's, and I did it debt-free because I had athletic and academic scholarships. I'm Mackenzie, and I earned my MBA from Grand Canyon University.
There's a thunder in all of us. Come find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
Hey, welcome to GCU. You're in Lope Country now.
What's that sound?
We bring the thunder in the heart of Phoenix.
All right, time to go. Beam me up, Scotty. Here at the Lopes Lab, when we're not contemplating the paradoxes of time travel, hey, Mort, greetings. We're working on technology that will save lives. And robots.
We're being hacked!
Time to get to work. I'm defending against malware and hacker attacks. We need people who can outsmart the enemy. Oh, I got you now. And?
It's all good. Through our robust networks of strategic assets, we provide widespread logistical solutions. Also, synergy and blockchain. We're soup to nuts. Influencers. What happens after Gen Z? It's the Uber of Ubers. My plan makes sure goods get
4:30, that's a wrap.
Here at GCU, we teach you to harness your passion, transform it into a career so you can help change the world.
I'm getting my master's in education online. I can't slow down time, but I do make my own schedule. Good thing too, since I'm a mom, wife, student, and teacher. The rest of my time, I make sure this house keeps rolling. No! Ball! No ball!
It takes grit and determination to lead a Division I team. But for some of us, it just comes naturally.
When it comes to school spirit, we do it best. Lopes up.
Lopes up.
Lopes up.
At GCU, we do a lot of soul searching.
There's a thunder in all of us. Come find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
We got a couple fans down on the field as we get ready here for the second half. The Lopes still all 0-0s here at the GCU Soccer Stadium against Creighton. A lot of missed opportunities for the Lopes, but they'll look to change that up here in the second half as we get things started. And Luke, we almost about ready to go for the second half. And before we start, anything the Lopes need to change to hopefully get on the scoreboard and not send this one into a double overtime or overtime?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they react coming out of the break. Chellis does a great job instructing them, changing the game plan. It looks like they are tweaking their formation just a little bit here. They really need to attack that left side. There's some weakness over there that if the Lopes are able to get balls in deep, they should be able to cross the ball in and get some opportunities from in front.
And we'll see if they can do that.
Another thing the Lopes really need to do is they need to push forward. They can't be sitting back so much while Creighton is on the ball. There's a lot of space there in the midfield for them to move up and to get some of those very quality through balls and crosses in.
And we get things going. Gardner kicks it ahead. Alfonso. Hustling over for the Lopes. It'll go out of bounds, and Ramirez will throw it in quickly to Alfonso. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez kicks it ahead. And Creighton will clear it. Creighton with an opportunity. Cleared out by the Lopes. Here comes Alfonso. He'll cross it. Delore. To Drac. Drac with the shot. Deflected off Creighton, and they'll take over. And when kicked across field, Day will hustle over to get it.
Well, Lopes are doing a really good job here so far. They came out swinging very aggressively. They're doing a good job here stepping up and forcing Creighton to make that quick pass. Good takeaway there on the near side.
Ramirez to Kissy. That one out of bounds on 4.
And that is a connection there, Ramirez to Kissy, that hopefully we'll see used more in this second half. Those two players, so much chemistry.
Alfonso will throw it in, right to Ramirez. Ramirez kicks it ahead. Opportunity for the Lopes. Cruz will come over to get it. Delore almost had it on the breakaway in the left side of the box, but tough defense by the Creighton Blue Jays.
Well, dangerously in, just nobody there to put it home there in the center of the field.
Four, looking for somebody. Creighton controlling the possession, something they did very well in the first period. Off the foot of Drac, it'll go out of bounds. Ward. Gardner will clear it. Kissy with the header. And Creighton will reset. Alfonso with it now. Kicks it ahead to Ramirez. Ramirez back to Alfonso. Ramirez with it now. Kicks it ahead, stolen by Tashida. Picked back up. Radia now with it. Radia with an opportunity. Tried to clear it. It'll go out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a corner kick for the Lopes. Radia with the corner kick. It's high in the air. Deflected. Ramirez on the rebound. Good defense by the Creighton Blue Jays.
Danger here as they have numbers in.
Kicked across field. It'll sail way over the head of Creighton and it'll go out of bounds. So Austin Day with the throw in.
Well, Rydstrand perhaps unable to handle that cleanly. If he's able to get that on his first touch, you've got a 2-on-1 heading into the defensive third.
Looks like it will be a foul. So it'll be Lopes' ball.
Well, the Lopes trying to get a quick restart there. The referee isn't very happy with the placement of it. Says that it was too far away from where the foul was originally, so he makes him take it back.
It'll be a throw in for the Lopes. Alfonso will get it to Ramirez. Ramirez kicks it across directly to the Creighton Blue Jays. Tashira.
Lopes doing a good job, continuing to knock on the door.
Alfonso now on the left side. Deflected, but the Lopes keep possession. Alfonso. Drac. Tripped up. And now the Lopes with a big opportunity.
Yeah, very dangerous opportunity from about 20 yards out. This should be a ceremonial kick, so the referee will place it where he wants it, walk the wall back, and then once he's in position, he'll blow the whistle and we'll be underway.
So Drac, Ramirez, and Day outside of the box, inside the box, well, the rest of the Lopes. Drack, the big lefty, freshman of the year last year. Can he do it? The kick, curves! Oh, off the side. Not a bad look for Josh Drack. Just curved it a little too much outside as it hits the left side of the goal.
Absolutely, just hit the side netting there. Perhaps didn't move quite as much as he wanted, only moved about a foot right to left. Runs on the outside of that goal post instead of on the inside.
Four.
Danger here on the near side. But it putters out.
And you see the president, or El Presidente, Brian Mueller, in attendance for this one. Love to see 2 home wins against 2 ranked teams. Nice to see Mr. Mueller supporting the squad, as he always does.
Well, like you're saying, President Mueller's such a great guy.
Oh,
He's
Lopes
out
with
here.
Ooh. As we were fanboying over Brian Mueller, the Lopes almost had an opportunity with the deflection off of Cruz. Creighton now with it. I'm sorry, you were talking about Brian Mueller.
Well, maybe I should talk about him more if the Lopes are going to respond that way.
Yeah, but it's again, opportunities are coming for GCU, just not able to execute too much. And a huge one there off the arms of Cruz, the goalkeeper for Creighton. Radia hustling for it. Cruz will kick it ahead.
Well, and I think it's fair to say that the Lopes aren't going to win the possession game on this one. But what they need to do is they need to finish on those quality chances.
4. Kicks it ahead. Creighton on the attack. That one will soar way out of bounds, and the Lopes with the goal kick.
Ball got just a little bit too far ahead of him. He got under it and sends it about 20 yards over.
So Tesouris will kick it away for the Lopes. 54th minute. Score still 0-0. The header. Delore with it. Drack to Delore. Delore, a little breakaway, kicked it ahead just too much. It goes out of bounds. Goal kick for the Creighton Blue Jays.
Well, that's one that he'd love to have back. Just a little too heavy on that touch with the weak foot. Think he was looking to get that back across with numbers crashing in on net.
Creighton on the attack on the far right. Oh, yeah. Obvious push off of Alex Radia there. So Creighton with the throw in. Or, I'm sorry, they'll kick it.
Well, the assistant referee here on the near side doing a good job helping out his center official.
Ryan Strand. Creighton now on the attack. Hiroshi, not enough. To Shiro. To Soris, excuse me.
Well, here's that chance that we missed because we were fanboying over Brian Mueller a little bit.
So you can see
possibly
Creighton pushing it up. We'll get you that replay at ASAP, but for right now, Creighton with an opportunity. On the far right, the shot on the rebound. Second chance for Creighton. Right to Tesouris, and another save for the Lopes.
Well, dangerous right there on the doorstep. Nobody picked him up. He was able to look right, look left, spin around. Fortunately, he decided the side that Tesouris was already standing on.
Radia. Alfonso. Trying to get the ball. And it'll be out of bounds. So great clear by Malik Smith. So here's that replay we were talking about, the deflection off of Cruz, as we were discussing Mr. Brian Mueller and all of the fantastic things he's done around this campus.
Well, we apologize for more technical difficulties.
So it'll be a throw in for Creighton.
Well, quite a few substitutions here. Looks like Jackson will head in for the Lopes.
Day fighting for it, he'll get it. Cleared ahead. Joe and Kissy back there. Radia hustling on defense. It'll go out of bounds. So 4 with it, and Creighton still controlling the possession for the most part of this game.
Well, the Havocs doing their best to incite something here in their home side.
Creighton. Ward with it. Pullout defended by Malik Smith. Kicked ahead. Opportunity for Creighton. Great save again by the Lopes. Tesouris unstoppable so far. The brick wall from Cyprus. Jella hustling. To Alfonso. Kissy's calling for it. Jella back. Alfonso still with it. He's got Ramirez if he needs him. Alfonso kicks it across, deflected in the air. Lopes looking to get possession back. They will. Radia. To Alfonso. And we've got a call on the field. It'll be Creighton possession. And we have hit the 60th minute mark.
Yeah, it looks like the Lopes just got a little too aggressive and got in there offsides.
Four. Kicks it ahead. Ramirez coming in on the defense. Radia. The shot. And saved again by Tesouris.
Well, and that is his 6th save on 11 fairly quality shots.
Jella push from behind. It should be a foul. It will be. So 4 will get the foul. Radia.
Conversation still going on between the player and the referee.
Radia, Gardner, Ramirez, and Smith back. Radia on the kick, in the air, deflected off a few Blue Jays. Coming over to get it, and we'll get another call. It'll be Lopes possession. So it looks like Alex Ramirez kicked in the forehead a little bit, but he's okay. Just walking it off. So the Lopes with another opportunity here. Last time Josh Drack nailed it off the left side of the goal. Let's see if somebody can put it in. I'm pretty sure it will be Drack taking the shot, the big lefty.
Well, in the position of this is a little bit further towards that touch line than the first one was. We'll see here as the referee is setting up where Radia puts down that ball. Looks like he's asking the referee.
Drack will line up the shot. Can he put the Lopes up in the 62nd minute? Drack, the shot, off the crossbar, on the rebound, bicycle kick out of bounds. Another opportunity for the Lopes on the rebound. It looked like Alfonso almost had it, but just a little too high.
What a spectacular strike. Flew over the wall, curved in back towards the net, and just hit the upper 90 instead of going in, bouncing out.
So the Lopes will get some substitutions, get some fresh legs out there. In the 63rd minute, the score still 0-0. And Creighton now with the goal kick. Kicked ahead. Smith on the defense. The shot out of bounds. So it should still be Creighton possession.
Lopes doing a good job there, getting back, defending that out in order to allow the rest of his players come back and help defend against a corner kick.
Yudai Toshiro will corner kick for Creighton, as he's done all game. The kick deflected away by the Lopes. And you talk about opportunities, 6 shots on goal for Creighton, but they've met a brick wall. And George Tesouris. Lopes looking to clear it out. It'll be Gardner.
Well, Tesouris has been exactly that. He has been absolute dynamite here for this club. Danger as Creighton is able to play down that near sideline.
Ooh, Alex Radia almost kicked that one in for Creighton. Thankfully, George Tesouris is back there. And we know that that unfortunate goal did happen to the women's soccer team last week. Hannah Nichols accidentally kicked it in. Of course, not her fault. But you never want to lose a game like that. And thankfully, George Tesouris making sure that the men's team doesn't.
Absolutely, the unthinkable would be a very disappointing way to end this match.
Ramirez to Drack. Drack looking for some space. Drack with the shot. Headed away by Creighton. Lopes on the rebound. Gardner hustling.
Well, and that's defended very well.
So we get another look at it. Josh Drack off the crossbar, and then Marco Afonso almost puts it in with the bicycle kick. And 2 good looks inside the box for GCU. Ward with it on the far right side. Gardner, he'll clear it. Jella hustling. Wilton hustling. Slide tackle, no good. 4. Day on the right side. Day with good defense.
Danger lurking here.
Creighton again in good position. The shot. Good defense. Malik Smith down in the box for the Lopes.
Looks like we will get a pair of substitutions for each team.
So we'll get some substitutions for the Lopes. Marlon Atondo coming in for GCU, along with Alexis Canales. So like we said, a lot of familiar faces for the Lopes, but a lot of new faces. Not a rebuild, just a revamp. 67th minute, corner kick for Creighton. In the air, headed away by Smith. Jella trying to get clear, and it'll be a throw in for GCU. So Austin Day will throw it in. Smith, Gardner, Atondo.
Well, a little bit of pushing and shoving over there. The referee isn't happy with it, so he awards a free kick in favor of the Lopes.
Tesoris will kick it away. Jella. Gardner hustling. And it'll go out of bounds. And it looks like it'll stay in the possession of Creighton, so it'll be another corner kick. So it'll be a throw-in now. Headed away. Wilton trying to get it up to Jella. Jella might have wanted that one, but great block out by Ward for Creighton. 4. Kicks it ahead. Smith. Another opportunity, the shot. Tesoris is there, easy one for him this time.
Well, he has really been the difference so far here. He's the only reason, in fact, that the Lopes are still in this match 0-0.
Tesoris will get it over to Gardner.
Lopes doing a good job here, not trying to push the envelope.
Ward will head it to his goalie. Reinstrand will get it over. 4 with it now. He'll kick it ahead. Wilton on the defense. Tipped away. Creighton with an opportunity.
Well, in danger here as the man in the middle decides he's not happy with what he's seeing. He's awarded a free kick in a very dangerous part of the field, just 2 or 3 yards outside of that penalty arc, right in front of the net.
So Trostin on the kick. Looks like Trostin and 4. And then Rainstrand handed over. Ward behind them. And Pola. 4 with the shot, way too high, out of bounds.
And that's a good look from him. He just got a little bit underneath it, forcing it high over that net.
So Kissy will check in and Jackson Jello will check out. Get some more offense in for the Lopes. You gotta love Jackson Jello's defense. He has been absolutely on fire. Him and Malik Smith playing great defense for the Lopes.
And he's been all over the pitch. He's finishing his runs in deep and proving that he can be used as an offensive weapon, just like he can be used as a defensive asset.
Drac pushing it up. It'll go out of bounds. Looks like Wilton wasn't too happy about that call. Four to Pollitt. He'll kick it ahead. Headed away by Gardner. Drac looking to control the possession. Gets it up to Wilton. Wilton. Atondo up to Drac. Drac. Atondo with it. He'll kick it ahead. Kissy's got space.
But he's in off.
And he's offsides again.
Just a step too quick. Doesn't wait up for that ball to be played to him, so will be a free kick coming out.
So Creighton now with the possession, 73rd minute, second period, no score. 4 with it. He'll kick it ahead. Drac, slide tackle. Wilton trying to get it up to Kissy, no good. Creighton will look to control possession back to 4, and we continue. Oh.
Well, referee having a conversation with both players in the center circle. He's not happy about the amount of physicality he's seeing, and rightfully so.
Polat. Odati. That's off of Creighton, but yes, it will be. So the Lopes will get a goal kick. Tesoris will kick it away as we get the 75th minute going. Atondo. Gardner will clear it. Afonso hustling up. Canales. Kicked across. Ward with it. Oh, no, that's got to be a handball.
And Tesoris taking exception to that contact after he had the ball in his gloves. Referee coming over and having a conversation with Tesoris, which I'm sure is not making him very happy.
It really should have been some sort of call. I mean, Creighton defender comes in with his hand, trying to deflect the ball when Tesoris already had the save.
Well, and that looks like what's happening. However, the referee has decided to talk to Tesoris instead of talking to the infracting player, and just to spite him a little bit, he's decided to place it as far away from where the infraction occurred.
Tesoris will kick it away. Ahead is Drac. Drac with some nifty moves. Atondo to Alfonso. Alfonso looking for space. He'll kick it across. Almost headed in by GCU. Alfonso with it again. And it'll go out of bounds. Alfonso with the throw in. Alex Radia looking like he'll check in for GCU. And he'll come in for, looks like Alexis Cunales. Yes, it will be. So Alex Radia will check back in. Atondo will throw it in to Afonso. Back to Atondo. The kick. On the rebound, Radia. Back to the top. Andreo. Back to Atondo. The kick. Looking for somebody in the box. It's deflected and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be GCU's corner kick.
Well, Lope's doing a really good job. Doing a really good job getting in there aggressively.
Day will throw it in to Kissy. Smith hustling up to get the rebound. Great. It'll be another call on the Lopes.
Well, and he will go to his pocketbook for this. Referee not very pleased. And yes, Austin Day has been cautioned.
So Austin Day will join the yellow card team. So now both teams with yellow cards. And now a free kick for Creighton.
And he's certainly not terribly happy about it. I think he believed that he got the ball prior to getting the player, but the referee saw something different.
And the kick in the air, deflected. Lopes looking to clear it. Day hustling over. And they'll do just that. Another bullet dodged.
And great job there to keep it off that goal line, push it out into the corner, to be able to clear it down the pitch, and here get a throw in.
So a throw in now for the Lopes.
Well, the clock has stopped as there is a GCU player down on the floor in the back.
It was Malik Smith, but it looks like he's okay. So now it'll be a throw in from Austin Day. Throws it into Kissy, back to Day. Lopes lose it, Smith coming around on the defense. Smith with great defense, and the Lopes take back possession. Alfonso on the far left side.
Just out of his reach.
That one will roll. Radia on the defense. Delore over there.
Well, and if you're just joining us, we're moving into the 80th minute of play, 0-0 here at GCU Stadium.
Good defense again by Malik Smith. Atondo with the steal, no call. He'll clear it.
Well, good defensive play there, able to distance the striker from the ball. Striker maybe went down a little bit too easy. I think that's why the referee decided to not give anything there.
Ward. Creighton with a chance. The shot is high and out of bounds.
Very dangerous there, as there was two Creighton players on the far side unmarked. Lopes need to do a better job of marking those men up.
So Tesorius will get the goal kick. 80th minute, score 0-0. Kundalis will step back in. And it looks like Austin Day will come out. Tesorius with the goal kick. Kissy with it. Kicks it ahead. Oh. Lopes with maybe a free goal. The shot! It's good! Jaime Delore puts it in and the Lopes take the lead. Jaime Delore with a free goal, bicycle kicks it in. And the Lopes lead 1-0 in the 80th minute.
Well, the Lopes have broken through here at the pivotal moment. They're managed to finish one and finish it well. Cruz came out to head that ball. Wasn't the clearance he was looking for. Lopes able to capitalize on that and get that ball into the gaping wide open net.
How about the freshman from Argentina making an impact, Jaime Delore? Lopes lead 1-0 and the Havocs are fired up. So a little confusion as to who's coming in. Jaime Delore, the hero so far, will check out. Give him some well-needed rest. And coming in will be Isa Easley, another new face.
He receives quite the nice reception here from the home crowd as he heads into the technical area. All smiles and all high fives.
Creighton looking to answer. And it looks like Creighton's got someone down on the pitch. It'll be Younes Boudadi, but let's take another look. Jaime Delore, the bicycle kick with a free goal. Free kick for Creighton. It's high, it's too much.
Well, I'm sure if Jaime Delore was up here talking to us, he wouldn't think that was a free goal. He worked very hard to get that, get in position, and to finish so well.
Kissy. Radia. Oh, that's got to be a call. Ward pushing Radia off. And I'm sorry, that's actually Josh Drack. So Drack will get up after being shoved by Ward.
Perhaps a little bit of embellishment there in front of the home Havocs.
Got to be frustrated. You let up a goal late in the second period. But Josh Drack is okay. Free kick. Alfonso with it.
Well, the Lopes can't let up here. They've done a good job weathering the storm so far. Creighton with 16 shots to the Lopes 12, 7 of which coming on goal, with the Lopes only registering 2 shots on goal. So they really need to continue to weather this storm in order to carry out the last 7 minutes of play.
Smith, out of bounds.
And there is a new energy here in the Havocs. Hopefully that can carry this side on to victory.
Yeah, the Havocs are alive. Four. Kicks it ahead. Opportunity for Creighton. Too far ahead. Tarosi will grab it as somebody falls on top of him. He's going to hang on to it. Check to make sure no one's around him, and he'll get up. How about George Tesoris? I mean, he has been absolutely phenomenal. Tesoris will kick it away. Kissy. Easley on the defense. Lopes looking to clear it away. Cross field, headed away. Radia trying to clear it. Kicked away. 4, off his own teammate. Four. Creighton moving the ball. Atondo on the defense. The shot, headed away. Easley looking to clear it. It'll be Atondo. Pull it to 4. 4. The shot. High and out of bounds.
Well, and someone needs to step up there in order to force that pass to come quicker. They need to step up and make that pass less quality than that. That was a very excellent cross across the field and perhaps not the best finish. Unfortunately, if the Lopes keep allowing that to happen, one of them is bound to hit the net.
Well, the Lopes would love an insurance score right here. Make it 2-0 and definitely, yeah, for the most part, solidify this win. But right now, play keep away.
Only about 4 minutes left in regulation, as it is 1-0.
Tarosi with the goal kick.
A push in the back right in front of the referee, so the Lopes will take their time setting up this free kick.
Yeah, Lopes will take as much time as they can. Looks like Alex Ramirez will check back in. Gardner will kick it away. Drack on the far end, trying to get it back from Ward.
A little bit too much contact there for the assistant referee's liking. Creighton takes a quick restart and we're back underway.
Alfonso on the defense. They'll kick it to Ward. 86-minute Lopes lead, 1-0 off a great bicycle kick by Jaime Delor and an open goal. Giving the Lopes the lead late. So Ramirez will check in and Atondo will check out. That one will go out of bounds. It'll remain in the possession of Creighton.
The Lopes doing a good job here, pushing everything to the corners, pushing everything away from the front of the net.
Lopes just got to keep it away. Kissy will do just that. He'll send it. Cruz will have to go get it.
Well, and how about how far up on the field he's playing? Creighton pushing all their defenders forward.
That one will go out of bounds, and it'll be Lopes' possession. So it'll be a throw in. Alfonso. He'll clear it. Kissy coming up to get it. It'll go out of bounds. Oh, no, it'll be Creighton ball. Polat. To Shiro. Polat up to Creighton. Good clear.
Very dangerous as he's able to chest it down. Just a little bit too heavy on the touch, unable to bring it down to his feet.
Ramirez, Alfonso kicks it up. Might be a little too much. Drack's not going to be able to track it down, and Cruz will kick it away. To Shiro. Ramirez. Kissy. Trying to play keep away. That kick cleared. Pull it. High in the air. Smith. He'll clear it away. To Shiro. Good reset for Creighton.
Great defense there as that cross comes in, able to get a head on it and keep that out of the back of the net.
So 89th minute, Lopes still up 1-0.
There is a GCU player on the floor, so the referee will stop it and have medical staff come out and assess him.
And it's Calvin Kissy. We talked about him possibly being the replacement to Nicky Jackson, but he is thankfully okay. And he'll get a substitution. Lopes just trying to close this one out.
Final 30 seconds.
Ward up top. Creighton, the kick. Ramirez heads it away. Creighton again. Gibson headed away again by the Lopes.
Clock
10
running
seconds.
out.
Lopes will look to clear it. They will. Last Friday, it was Wisconsin. This Friday, it's Creighton going down. Do not be ranked and play at the GCU soccer stadium. You will lose to these Lopes. 1-0 victory as Creighton goes down.
Well, and the Havocs showing their absolute delight in the evening, rushing the field and letting the players know exactly how excited they are to see this tonight.
A 1-0 victory against number 20 Creighton. The Lopes take the victory. I mean, it's pretty obvious who our GCU golf course player of the game is. It's Jaime Delore. A beautiful bicycle kick to seal the win for the Lopes. The Havocs are having a ball down there.
Well, the night definitely belongs to Jaime Delore. He worked so hard to get in position. All it took was that one mistake from Creighton in order to change the whole complexion of this match.
I'll tell you what, Thursday, September 20th is when the Lopes play their next ranked opponent. That's Akron. They're number 4 right now. They got to come here and see if they can keep that ranking. So the Lopes walk away with back-to-back home wins to start the season against 2 ranked opponents. Jaime Delore scoring the game-winning goal for the Lopes. Thank you very much for tuning in. Our next stream is tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. in the GCU Arena for women's volleyball as they take on Jacksonville State. They got a great win tonight against Southern Utah. Let's see if they can carry their momentum back at home for a doubleheader. I'll be on the call alongside Alex Larson. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Another ranked opponent goes down at home as the Lopes take a 1-0 victory against number 20 Creighton. For everybody